Peace. What is peace? Is it the feeling of contentment within oneself? Is it the feeling of safety within one's environment? Can peace even be defined as a world without conflict? Now, I'm sure there are a plethora of definitions that can define the word peace, and everyone has his own definition that differs from someone else. This year's Rotarian President, Mr. Sakuji Tanaka, defines peace through service. And so I ask you these questions. What services are you providing to maintain a balanced level of peace? And how do you know when you've reached peace? You see, personally, I obtain peace through the satisfaction of service to others. And you ask yourself, is this true? Can peace really be obtained through service? Well, Rotarians believe so. The first of the four-way test. Is it the truth? Yes, it is. I love extending a helping hand to the less fortunate, especially special needs individuals. My last theater production I was featured in, I portrayed a special needs student. And in my monologue, I explained that though they may look different on the outside, they contain the same desires, needs, and emotions on the inside. I just recently performed in this year's talent show for my school with a dear friend of mine, Michael Holt. He's a young man with a form of Down syndrome. I was his backup dancer. You know, I have a few moves here and there. I'm the type of young man that's willing to stop on the side of the road to a broken down vehicle to see if I can be of any assistance. Even if at the time I have no idea what I'm doing, I know that person will feel better inside knowing that some random stranger was willing to go out of his way to help. I don't expect them to remember my name, my life bio, or anything in that manner. But I do hope to be remembered as the gentleman who went out of his way to help. Now think about this. Was it fair to all concerned? Is it fair to myself to take time out of my day to try to extend a helping hand? It's my choice to do so. And shouldn't it definitely be considered fair to the individual being helped? You never know. At that moment, they may have just been praying and hoping for a gentleman like me to stop and assist them with any help that they need. You know, just the other day, I stopped a fellow student of mine in the parking lot. As she was pulling out, I noticed that her tire was flat. And it wasn't just a little low on air pressure, it was riding on the rim. You know, I could have just continued on my day, not said a word. But that's not who I am. So I dropped my things, ran as fast as I could, and flagged her down. Got her to pull to the side of the road where I changed her tire. Was this beneficial and built good friendship? I hope so. Was it beneficial to all concerned? Yes. I feel better inside knowing that I did a good deed and she was saved from a possible wreck. You see, today's youth just isn't what it used to be. My generation spends more time updating their Twitter feed and uploading pictures to Instagram than they do trying to extend a helping hand. Socrates, 2,500 years ago, quoted this about his generation of youth. He said, "Our youth now love luxury. They have contempt for authority, disrespect their elders, no longer rise as the elders enter the room, tyrannize their teachers." Jeez, I wonder what he'd say about my generation. It's like my youth doesn't know their definition of peace. And I don't place myself within that group because just as Rotarians, I define peace through service. And so I leave you with this. I know my definition of peace. What is your definition?